Most people have never actually met a fish farmer, and so when people meet me for the first time and they learn that I'm a fish farmer, they always have a fish story, or they grew up with a fish, or everyone has a fish story, but they don't always think about where their fish come from, and they don't realize that their fish can be born and raised here in America. My name is Margaret Cleveland. I'm a fourth-generation fish farmer here at Ozark Fisheries. My family has been raising fish for 95 years, and so it's kind of in my blood. From the time that I could walk, I was out there helping my parents catch the fish or sort the fish or work on shipping them out. I used to do a lot of sorting where I go through and pick out the good fish versus any fish that have any flaws, or take the tadpoles out of the fish. So it's important for me to continue that legacy. This farm was originally called Grassy Fork Fisheries. It was started in 1899 by Eugene Shireman. It's one of the oldest fish farms that's continually operated in the United States.
We raise goldfish and koi. These are ornamental fish being used for indoor aquariums, outdoor patio ponds. None of it's used for human consumption. So we're selling these fish for the visual appeal that are going to go into these tanks and aquariums across the United States.
So we raise a lot of fish every year. Typically, our hatcheries are taking out about 125 million, or just hundreds of millions of fish each year. Ozark Fisheries raises two different types of koi, one called the butterfly fin koi and then a standard fin koi, as well as 5 different types of goldfish. And then we also raise something called pond scavengers, which are things like bullfrog tadpoles, crayfish, and snails. You want snails or crayfish because it's something different in your pond. They help build up the ecosystem as well. The crayfish will eat the decaying matter at the bottom of the pond. The fish will add the variety, and you can see. So this is our fish hatchery. So this is where the fish actually hatch out. So we spawn our fish outside. The fish lay their eggs on these mats. These mats are brought into the hatchery. They're put in these tanks. They're in these tanks for 2 days. On the 3rd day, they start hatching, and then we're going to take them out into the ponds when they're 2 days old, and they spend the rest of their lifetime on our farm in the ponds. Goldfish are originally from China, and koi are originally from Japan, and they actually live typically a lot longer than you would think. Your average goldfish should live around 25 years, and your average koi should live around 75 years. The fish will grow based on the environment they're given. So if they're given more space, more room, more sunlight, more food, they're going to grow larger. Typically a goldfish can get up to 12 inches, and then koi can get up to 36 inches, so they can get really big. So this is our outdoor koi holding facility. So these koi are brought in from our ponds. They're ready to sell. They're here. We've already acclimated them and graded them by size. So we're waiting for a customer to want to buy them, and then they'll be shipped out. So as a farmer, our product, what we're trying to sell is where we make our money, and that's not only do most farmers really care about their fish and care about their products, we want them to survive and be as healthy as possible so that we have a product at the end of the line to sell. So in Martinsville, we have around 250 ponds. They're each around an acre in size. Some of them are a little smaller, some of them are a little bigger, but they all are flow-through systems. They each have an inlet and an outlet. They're dirt ponds, so all of our fish are raised outdoors in these dirt ponds.
The ponds that the fish live in, they all have to be conditioned and dozed out. We've spent a lot of time on tractors, big equipment, digging new drain lines, digging not necessarily new ponds, but rehabbing the ponds that we currently have.
So Martinsville is known for goldfish. They even have banners in their downtown that have goldfish on them. At one time it was the goldfish capital of the world, and so we do try to invite school groups out for tours, and we try to give back when we can to support the community. Fish farm is not something that a lot of people get to experience, and so especially aquaculture in general, even farmers know a lot about agriculture, but not a lot of people know a lot about aquaculture. And so getting to bring a school group out and to get them to see the fish, get to put their hands in the water, get to hold a crayfish, really brings a lot of joy out in them, and hopefully someday maybe want to own a fish themselves or be interested in the industry itself.